Hi there. So I'm gonna just go ahead and just say, yet again, why I hate my high school. By the time I get out of high school, we can do a fucking game show on why I hate my high school. Because there's so many reasons, but this particular reason, because it's the most fucked up school in the whole goddamn nation. There we go. Let me just go ahead and talk about it. This is high school story. I think number 3 or 4, where we should be like 87, because the stuff that goes on at school. I don't talk about every single thing because if you live in my area, if you live in Georgia, you probably saw it on the news. So I figured Georgia's covered for maybe like 22 seconds every day. But yeah, we're gonna start by saying a few words. I think that maybe we should start by saying that oh, yeah, okay, I'm gonna get straight to the point. There was a food fight in Sea Lunch. Now, if you recall, last time I made a video about a food fight was last year. Because there was the food fight when they combined C and D lunch. Just if you don't, just go back. It's like high school story number 1 or 2 or something. But go back down if you like to. Um, yeah. So this is like the shit that goes down in C lunch. It's like real shit. Like shit just got real type of thing. And like the shit that happens at C lunch ends up on the news. Think that's the reason why we can't get a good reputation. It's not everybody, clearly, because I go there, but it's the majority. Sea Lunch had a food fight yesterday, or some sort of riot or something, because right before it happened, I left, and boy got beat up, kind of knocked unconscious, supposedly. Hope he's okay. But there were like this random act of fucked upness when all this stuff happened. So I don't know whose bright idea, supposedly the principal's, to let C lunch go first because it's A, B, C, and D. I had an extreme issue with this because I have A lunch, and that's like taking my money away. Like you don't take my lunch away. That's the main fucking reason I go to school because it's fucking free food. So like she decided, hey, since I heard that they're going to do something in C lunch, let's let them go first and trick them so they won't be ready. These niggas come prepared. This shit's been planned. That fight where the boy got knocked out, that was planned like a week. So people at my school plot shit. See lunch? You're plotting shit. Stop it. Stop. I like my school the way it is without y'all fucking everything up. And not everybody in C lunch. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's probably some of you. And then all of you say, ooh, fight. So all of you go say, ooh, fight. Your dumb ass is gonna run over. And then run over there, just look at the fight. And I don't know why, because it's just gonna be on Facebook like within 15 minutes after the fight. But that's beyond the point. Point is, the principal decided to start doing her damn job since Mr. D left. She decided to let me do my job because nobody knew who the fuck the principal was. We thought she was a random ass teacher who never did her damn job. Just sat in her office all the goddamn days, called people for no goddamn reason to her office. She never called people to her office because she had Mr. D was there. So you're a principal and you don't ever do things your damn self. What the fuck is that? Besides the point, I want to point out to say, Miss Principal, I kind of don't want you at my school anymore. So can you like go about your business and fuck up somebody else's life? But she let them go first. So when she let them go first, the lunch was even in lunch for like maybe they had like lunch maybe like 5 minutes, maybe from I'm assuming. And then I think there was someone threw a carton of milk, and somehow it started with a carton of milk to everybody choking. How? This is how. When the food fight started, chairs was thrown, tables were probably flipped over, trash cans was thrown at people, and there was a fight in between the food fight. So like this dude started fighting this girl. Supposedly, I'm just going by if this doesn't happen, it's gonna happen today. It makes sense. All this is what I'm saying. It's probably not true, but oh fucking well, because I'm going by what I've heard. The security guard, he does way too much. We call him rent-a-cop because he does way too. He comes to school with the whole entire police uniform utility belt thingy. So I'm thinking like you're doing this a bit too much. Say you work at a fucking high school, you're doing a lot. So he walks over to the fight and the commotion of all this. And when they saw him, when everybody else who wasn't fighting saw him coming, they're like, oh, fuck that, because I'm not about to get like my face blown off because everybody want to act like an asshole. So I wanted to, so I did it. He pepper sprayed the dude and then put his knee in his back, had him on the ground, handcuffed him, and pepper sprayed him again. Why he did the second time? I think in his mind, because I think he's like, "Cause I can, bitch, making sure you can't see a goddamn thing for 23 years." That's why he does it. He wants everyone to be blind. And while all that happened, everybody's in the hallway. So I don't know why he was on the floor. I think like another security guard like got him off the floor and something. So while that stuff was happening, he put like the pepper spray in the air. Started just like, "Oh, bitch, pepper spray for everybody." So that's what he wanted to do. So he did it, and that wasn't called for because that pepper spray is extremely strong. Like the whole school had to open all the doors and windows because it was all throughout the building, and people were choking and stuff. Why he did it, don't know. Think he lost his fucking mind. I recommend that maybe we should invest in some tasers because all this pepper spraying shit ain't gonna work. So let's just not blind someone. Just let's have them paralyzed for a couple of 20 seconds. A couple of 20s, they'll be fine. They're fine. Make sure you aim because that shit's serious. Just tase them. They'll be on the ground. They can't get up. It's like, that's good enough. Then handcuff them. Just, I mean, what do you mean? It ain't much of a big deal. Just that's so much safer than everybody choking. It's only that one person gets the trauma. And another thing, while we were sitting there the whole damn time, after they finally called us for lunch, we sat in class because clearly we couldn't go back because they thought the whole school was out to get it when it was just a goddamn sea lunch. You dumbass bitch, so I let the fucking sea lunch go. But we were sitting in class, and then like towards the end of it, because I usually pee between third and fourth period, but there was no third and fourth period. It was just third period for the rest of the fucking day. That's 4 hours of literature. But teacher school, and also we just played games, did absolutely nothing after that. So we were just sitting there, and then it was like, "Students and teachers, please do not let anybody go to the restroom. Do not let anybody out of class unless it's an absolute emergency." So I'm thinking, I'm about to get fucking UTI because these bastards won't let me go pee. I'm a pee. I'm a pee regardless. When I have to pee, I gotta pee. I've been holding that pee since 12 o'clock. That was like maybe 2 o'clock. So I'm like, okay, can't hold it. Can't do it no more. I gotta piss. I was like, I'm either gonna go in the corner or the trash can. You can pick, because I'm going to go regardless. Your motherfucking people are going to have to come in and clean my shit up. Well, piss up. And particularly that day, there were no school. I mean, there were no announcements, because, like, what more you got to say? You got a fucked up school. I would like to do my own version of announcements. Hello. This is your principal speaking. There are no afternoon announcements, besides the fact you go to the worst fucking school in the whole fucking nation. Have a good day. Try not to get jumped on your way to the bus. Because they're probably plotting against something because of what happened. They're probably plotting to fuck someone up before they leave the school. So, be safe. See you tomorrow. Have a good day. That type of shit. Side note, I think my whole entire school should just like go to fucking anger management because like everyone's angry for no reason. Like we need to handle this. Like we need to find a way to channel that anger. On a serious note, I want to dedicate this video to 2 people. And this is the first video I've done since the passing of Whitney Houston. I want to say I dedicate this video to Whitney Houston. It was such an amazing talent. I don't think there will never be another Whitney Houston and a voice as beautiful as yours. And I also dedicate this video to Trayvon Martin. If you don't know who he is, look him up on Google and read his story, because of what has happened to him is very much unjustful. Is that a word? I don't know. But it wasn't. It's justice will be. I hope justice will be served with what happened to him. So I dedicate this video to Whitney Houston and Trayvon Martin. May y'all rest in peace.